Hello, viewers out there. It's such an amazing time to always come online to speak to you and to also share some insights with you. Welcome to Galaxy TV, and this is Tech and Gadget Session on Nigeria Today Live. My name remains Olusegun Olabode Ajakai. Thank you, everyone, for dropping your comments and sharing those insights and also asking questions. And today, one question that actually tickles my fancy and also I'd like to respond to today is from Mrs. Mary from Abuja. The question is with respect to one of my segments which speaks to parents and how they need to manage their teenagers and kids around social media exposure. And also when I mentioned, she's categorically mentioned think before you click. She said, or she asked the question around how should parents guide teenagers in using social media safely? That's a very, very important question because I am a parent and imagine having kids who are quite grown up and you need to be safety conscious around how can you protect your children around the information they share, because the important perspective around it is because once they have access to their devices, they can access myriads of information across several platforms, and parents need to be conscious of what is happening behind this device or the laptop or even on your TV. Because if you say you don't want them to have access to the phone, what about what they watch on TV? So it starts with having the conversation with them. Parents should take out time to listen to conversations like this. Stay glued to the TV or probably browse the internet to also make a research around what do you need to do as a parent. But the first thing I always say is this: educate yourself as a parent. Be enlightened around what you need to know, what you need to learn to be able to protect those kids. And at the end of the day, it's also having safe conversations with them. Ask them questions. What did you watch today? What did you surf today? Also take out time to check their gadgets as well too. Check their bookmark. Go through their history. What do they browse? Check from the beginning of probably in a week, for instance. Go through their browsing history. Try to understand what your kids are watching, even on YouTube as well too. Check their browsing history, because you having access to those information will help you stay up to date with what is happening in the life of your kids. And it's also important that as you also do this, you must be kind about it. You can't apply force or be brutal to your kids. Let them have that open conversation with you and be able to educate them in a way that will make them well educated and well enlightened to be able to protect themselves even when they are exposed to such information or probably even nude information in the public. And they also have to be careful around what they share in the public as well too, because it is very important for parents to be aware of this information as well too. Another perspective around it is also, let them not also, like I always say, think before you click. Tell the kids you need to think before you click that site, because one click can harm, either expose them to the cyber actors, or those that are the dark web actors, or those that try to infiltrate into their personal life to extract or expunge information that might even affect you as a parent. Tell them to be careful of what they share in the public, either in a WhatsApp group, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram. Tell them to be careful of those information. It can even be as simple as them trying to do a video around the house. Are they conscious of the environment as well too? It is very, very important. Guess what? Let me even tell a story. Recently, I was going through someone's video, and unknown to her, one of her documents was actually, sitting somewhere. And interestingly, the child was just doing a video around, and people were actually paying attention to, the particular document that was actually, sitting just around the corner of the house. So we need to make sure that before you need to educate them around, before they push any content out there, they must make sure that they clean their environment and get rid of any documents or any information that might probably expose you, who are their parents, to the public in a wrongful way. It can even be as little as the ATM card just sitting fallow somewhere. Threat actors are looking out. They are watching. And we need to take conscious effort around how we protect the kids and how they think before they click as well too. And like I always say, it is also important for them to copy, edit, and paste. Whatever information they want to share out there, we must make sure we validate those information and make sure that we educate them around what they need to do to copy, edit, and paste. Meaning, don't share any information that is not validated. You have to be careful of what you forward to people and be careful of what you also accept. Some friend request can be a friend request that is not the person who is sitting on the other side. A friend request from a Facebook page can either be from an hacker or someone that wants to get access to your environment to spool information out there. I've seen situations where kids are also being added to WhatsApp groups by some foreign experts, foreign individuals who they don't even know. They come as friends and they add your kids into a WhatsApp group, share news with them, share information with them. So you need to pick conscious effort around what your kids watch, what they have access to, and filter those WhatsApp groups. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things today. Feel free to share with me any experiences you've had with the kids. What have you been able to do as a parent to curb them from being too exposed to social media? And also, how have you been able to help them around some of the insights we've shared around think before you click, copy, edit, and paste? I look forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. Follow us on our social media platform at Galaxy TV and at Nigeria Today Live. My name remains Olusegun Olabode Ajakaye. Follow me on LinkedIn at Olusegun Olabode Ajakaye, and on Twitter, I am Bode of Lagos. Thank you for following us today, and thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Thank you.